So this will be our the first real ride on Cheveo. We rode him up from the lay down and rode him around bareback a little bit, like teeny little bit, like just walking around. But today we're going to do the first saddled ride, and a little bit of history on Cheveo is in the last 2 years he's been through, there's been 3 other trainers work with him trying to get Cheveo to a point where he could be ridden, and Cheveo's just had some triggers, some just not explosive, not like clear out of his mind, falling down and crashing into panels explosive, but he's definitely triggered into some flight mode that, I mean, he would lap this Roundpen 15 times before he could get his mind out of it. That's pretty severe. I mean, it's a instinctive runaway, but when they're conscious enough that they don't crash into the panels and everything else, then they're here, but they're just not 100%. So we've been working with Cheveo to get him very down-regulated and get Cheveo to where he can self-regulate, meaning when the pressure hits, instead of going up here and hitting panic and just running away, the pressure might hit and he comes up, but he can fix himself. He can grab his emotions and come back to find a way to relax. And so we've been doing all of that, and today's the day, right? It's just time to do this ride. I've done all of my procedures and gone through all of my little tactics, and I'm feeling really good about it. But I'll tell you, my stomach's got a bit of a knot in it. The adrenaline's free. It's pumping rapidly through my system, but I've got to stay calm and quiet in my core, right? At my core level, I got to stay calm, because if I hit the panic button, then that's just going to open the door for Cheveo to hit his. So I'm going to mess around right here a little bit. Just we've already gone through a pretty good warm-up with him, and I didn't video any of that, but if you go through and watch my videos on everything I do before I get in the saddle, that's what we've been doing with Cheveo. So it's time to get in the saddle. Oh boy, I just want to wait for his feet to stop. I don't want to. But that's a super good sign, because 2 of the other 3 trainers have contacted me on social media and kind of said, have fun, enjoy. One of them, Cheveo knocked out 3 teeth, and another one, I saw some video that he got bucked off. And the trigger every time that everybody's been telling me is, you can get on Cheveo, so as soon as his feet move, boom, that's when he goes kind of lights out. So the fact that I was kind of on him and he's moving his feet in a circle, that's what I want him to do with me in the saddle. So we just got to get on. I got to quit chickening out and talking. I can sit here and talk all day about stuff. I just got to get in the damn saddle. Not that I'm pushing it. Okay, now I'm distracting. Now I'm avoiding. Okay, let's go. Huh? Cammy wants to pose. What do you want? Something like...
Not with your mouth closed. Picture has your mouth open.
Send that to his owner.
Is that a yoga pose?
This is my yoga before I get on the horse pose. Okay. Yeah, send that to Heather. No, it's going to go good. Now I'm going to keep him in this bend until I can move his feet around like that. Oh, that feels good. That's all I want him to do right now, is feel me up here moving around and know that he has a way to unwind and let out any tension. Good boy. Right, I've already gone through and got him pretty quiet to sight, sound, and touch. So I just want to check while I'm in the saddle. Does he think any of this means he should go somewhere? Good boy. Good boy. Alright, we're going to switch over and do this other side. I like that we could trade sides and he didn't panic and go for it. You colt starters know what I'm talking about. When you trade, you know, that head from one side to the other, if your horse isn't calm enough, when you trade sides like that, that's a good place for them to kind of blow up. They see you over here, and then when they transition over, they get really spooked. But hey, Cheveo did good. I'm nervous talking. Just yak, 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 yak. Good boy. Good boy. Well, you don't know what you have till you have it under pressure. So we're going to ask Cheveo to go for a little walk. I'm going to be really ready to bend him. Hey, we're moving. It's like trying to push a wet noodle across the counter, but we're getting somewhere. Good boy. Okay, as nicely as he walked off right there, he didn't get tight. He didn't try to like bolt over there to those other horses. So I'm gonna let him have his head and just ask him to go walk around a little while and let him kind of figure out. See how he feels just moving all around. Just going to let him walk wherever he wants to, because I want to see, you know, where does his mind feel like going in here. I want him to explore this whole round pen so that I don't get, you know, if I start pushing him out of this little comfort circle, you see this little circle he's got going? I want him to leave that and go explore rather than me try to drive him out of it. So I'm just going to let him keep walking around till he does something a little different. But I like how he's just staying calm. This is a great, great first ride. So we're right at 20 hours of training with Cheveo, right? But we've been doing brain training, not groundwork, not necessarily even horse training as much as we've been doing science-based horsemanship training. We've been working on his mind being able to have a much higher threshold, meaning he can stay calmer longer under pressure. And I tell you, feels so good to have him just feel comfortable to go for a little walk here all around. Let's see if we can get all the way around this round pen. So what was happening before with Cheveo, at least in the video that I saw, you know, he was amped up. So if Cheveo was going to have a breakdown at a level 10, Cheveo was at number 11 before the guy even got in the saddle. Right, he was just super tight and tense, and so when you put somebody in the saddle and then turn the feet loose when they're that tense, yeah, you're gonna have some big problems. So we've been just bringing Cheveo's mind down and down and down by putting him under more and more pressure, you know, showing him how to relax under pressure. And so this is the result of that. He can have we got a nice calm first ride, just walking around. Notice how we're staying way up here on this side. I'd sure like him to go explore somewhere else, just so that we can use this whole round pen and he won't just sit here if he panics and just try to go back and forth. So I'm going to see if I can take him around a little bit. Ooh, I'm going to take a little break right here. Good job. Oh boy. So he's still kind of anxious, right, how much his feet are moving around on this bend, but we're just going to let him do that till his mind works through it. Release. Oh, I love he's just putting his head down, he's licking and chewing. Just took a big breath. I mean, everything about his autonomic nervous system is telling me, you know, we've done some good work, that Chevelle's done some good work, that his mind is calm, he can handle this pressure. You know, he's had 2 years of attempts at this by different people, and none of them working out very good. So this was awesome that we can help him out, get his mind slowed down, and have this be nice and calm. But we're going to go up to the trot and just see what we have there. Right there, he kind of panicked a little bit. I'm just going to shut him down. Let him come back to this relax. And then we'll go try that again. But I could feel he was really getting tight from over there to there. Whew, the adrenaline is free. So if I can just have a few little ups and downs with him, that'll help us out. You know, can he turn it, take it up a little bit? Oh, my saddle. He's a skinny little dude. There's not a lot to sit on. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The adrenaline is just cranking. Oh, man. Yeah, it's tough for me not to hear what other people say about a horse, right? You know, that horse knocked 3 of my teeth out, that horse did this, that horse did that, or, you know, you hear those things, right? I like to know, I guess, but that gets in your head, right? And, because that was like the most uneventful first ride. That was easy. That was fantastic. So I tell you, my mind was cranking. I was, you know, just anxious of any little thing, and so I figured I was kind of tight too. But Cheveo did a phenomenal job, and just, I mean, he was kind of tense trotting around, but that's his first ride. That's the first time anybody's been on him at a trot. I thought we might get up to the canter a little bit, but I'm just kind of letting his anxiousness dictate where he goes. I mean, he kind of got up to the trot and he got tense, and then he found a comfortable place, and I just kind of let him hang out right there. But that was fantastic. So I'm just going to breathe for a minute and then get back on and review and just do a little bit of the same thing again. But I just want him to have some time of this licking and chewing, and just let his autonomic nervous system just come way down. Not that he got very high up. I love that he didn't get all pressured up and you know, get real reactive or real flighty. That was fantastic. Is that water, Cammy Sue? Give me a toss. Come on, Cheveo, come with me. He'll just come with me. Thank you. Come here, bud. Feels really good to have that done, because it's been the thing that we've all been wondering about. everybody here at the ranch has been kind of watching and seeing what's going on with him, and then also his owners and their family and their neighbors and their friends. You know, everybody knows that Chevello's up here to get some training from me. No pressure. You know, no pressure at all. He's been 2 years at other trainers and then he comes here, but I like that. I mean, we specialize in working with the horse's brain and getting it relaxed and getting it calm and confident so that we can overdo and unwind some trauma. We didn't teach Chevello how to be ridden as much as we just taught Chevello how to stay relaxed. And once he can stay relaxed in a variety of environments with stimulus, then that's what we call a, you know, good, broke, bomb-proof horse. So he's on his way to being that. You know, just that he can handle this without an issue. And again, we've only had him, right, we measure all of our training by the hour, not by the ride, not by the day, not by the week, not by the month. We record and document every hour that we're working together. And so this is Chevello's, I think it'd be around 22 hours or so right now today. This ride would have been 22 hours of me and him hanging out, which is awesome. I think that's pretty phenomenal to be able to unwind him and get that trauma out of there. Oh, you can catch it. You should have seen the look Cammy just gave me when I was going to throw this. I'm going to nicely hand it to her. Oh, Chevello, you're right there. All right, Chevello. Oh, hang on, bud. Good boy. That was awesome that you didn't have a breakdown about that. So I'm going to keep his head bent until his feet stop moving, and then we'll release. Good boy. I just figured out why my pants slide up on my boots like this. It's because my ass is grabbing a hold so hard it's pulling my pants up. I gotta relax. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can go the other way. That feels good. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Good boy. That felt really good for him to go into the canter and not panic. I mean, he went into it soft and he stayed soft with it, meaning he didn't get you know, faster, faster, faster. We're going to end this ride right here because this has been fantastic. We've gone over triggers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Good boy. Okay, that's Chevelle's first ride. I couldn't be happier. I mean, that was like uber fantastic. Yeah! Walk, trot, canter. We didn't canter both directions, but we walked and trotted. Did a little bit of, it was just about seeing whether or not he was going to blow up once his feet got moving with somebody in the saddle, and he did nothing of the sort. He got tight that one time, that very first trot. He got tight coming across here, and it felt like he was kind of going to go into something. And I just, shut him down and let him relax and then start over again. And look at this big release, too, that is going on. Big, big day for Chevello. So, all right, Heather and everybody in Lakewood, California that's following this guy. He just crushed it, man. Just killed it for his first ride. Fantastic. Me, on the other hand, I need to go in and freaking have a adrenaline or something. Right? Just, whew. That's what the hot tub's for. All right, we're done with this. Thank you. And good job, Chevello. Brain science. It's the new thing. I'm telling you, it's the new thing. All right, see you guys.